Well, it's been about 5 weeks now since I started these weekly rookie card report videos. Thank you for the feedback because it's telling me that you folks are really enjoying these. I started these simply because I wanted you all to see some of the things that I see on social media, on auction houses, daily conversations, daily things about the rookie card that sometimes, at least to me, anyways, seem a little off. Things are a little warped. So I want to bring awareness to those types of situations, but I also want to bring entertainment and education. And what I'm trying to do is to not come off as negative. But can I tell you that sometimes it's just really hard to keep things positive when things have been twisted and taken out of context so much when it comes to the topic of the rookie card. But we're going to try our best. We're going to make things fun, entertaining, educational, and we are ready to get started. You ready? Then let's do it. All right, friends, so I'm going to start here. Before I went on vacation, I scheduled a video to drop like days in advance, and it was about me being frustrated with PSA. The video did very, very well. It got tons of views, tons of comments, tons of engagement. Thank you, guys. You guys left some really detailed, engaged comments. Most of you wrote little mini essays on this topic. So thank you for that sort of engagement. But I want to follow up here with a couple of quick stories that kind of tie into that video. And to me, it's just really, really good stuff here that we're going to look. It's a post that I found on X by Lord Charizard. Now I was going to go ahead and start. I was wondering if I was doing the right thing by showing people's names and that sort of thing. But I'm doing it respectfully. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. It's just more for engagement and conversation. And the way I see it, if you post something on social media, that is fair use. That's just, you're throwing that out there into the universe, and it is what it is. And but I try my best to be respectful and keep things moving. But here there is a post that says PSA 9s should be worth more than the raw card. Oh man, you talk. I can do another 30-minute video just on that topic right there. PSA 9s should be worth more than the raw card. I 100% agree with that sentiment. This commenter is 100% on target here. It is something that really started around the 2021 hype train that we had. And all of a sudden, PSA 9s are considered worthless. And that kind of mindset, that kind of attitude just resonates in many, many areas of the hobby. And as we see here, as we scroll through some of these comments, they're just wild. Here, Glitchy says, I agree, but if we're going to be honest, though, it's like a hot person wearing homeless clothes. It just doesn't look right. I believe I ended up posting here on this one. We'll get to it here eventually, I hope. Hot take, market is never wrong. That's interesting. This person agrees. This guy says, lead the way. Start buying PSA 9s above the asking price and stick it to them. Jordan B says, I always prefer 9s than 10s. It's cheaper and the same price of a raw card. It's encapsulated, so it can't get any worse or any better unless the slab is severely damaged. I mean, common sense, but that's why I prefer 9s over 10s when it comes to buying. I used to think that way for some time, and I was pro PSA 9. But can I tell you that since then I have changed my mindset, and that's only because I am a base rookie card collector. And I ended up buying a lot of 9s back in 2018, 2019. And I got a lot of regret for buying those 9s. It's stuff that I could have purchased in PSA 10 for a fraction of a cost today. And so I understand what the sentiment here is as far as value and that sort of thing. But in hindsight, me personally, I regret making that decision. Moving along here, PSA 9 is a lottery ticket that's already been scratched. Look at that. Wow. I'd gladly buy a PSA 9 for less than raw. I agree in the principle, but I do enjoy buying sweet 9s for essentially nothing. Graded cards are a scam. There's that. You can't get into a PSA post without falling into that one. They will be, keep them slabbed. This guy's basically saying that they eventually they will be worth something. Keep them slabbed, that sort of thing. Um, No, they shouldn't for modern specifically. That's the risk you take when you send in literally every card that is worth more than $1. Be more choosy. It will benefit both the raw market and graded. Jardy Hardy here makes a really astute comment that has some validity to it. And I think it's not so much uh, I think the problem really lies in the amount of card and the type of cards that we're sending in, and a lot of it is, the flip game, and it's making the grading market unstable, in my opinion. And this post, as you can see here, this post just goes on and on here. There are so many different opinions, so many. It's just all over the place, and to me, it's one of these things where to me, it's just one of these things that have always bothered me. Um, PSA nines should be worth more than the raw card, and I don't, I don't, I don't see why we don't at least, at the very least, take things to at least cover the grading cost, and why we are grading things when it comes back a PSA 9 and it's $15 and we're letting the card go for $5. It's just so outrageous to me. I know it was not all that long ago when back, 2017, 2018, where a PSA slab, if you were in the members club, you would get, $8 slabs. You can have a special that would have an $8 per card. And if that was the case, and you got a bad grade, I mean, the lowest that they would sell would be about $15. But it seems like as post 2020, that is no longer the case. You can get these nines for less than $10 a lot of times. Doesn't even cover the cost of grading. That's just a doggone shame, in my opinion. Let's move on to the next topic, which kind of deals with the same thing here. This guy, Cards and Kilos Tim, says so many cards are not worth sending to PSA. Stop sending in your base cards. That will be worth $15 in PSA 10. Well, I don't know where there's a lot to be said here. This post garnered a lot of engagement, and very touchy topic, right? Same as the last one. I mean, the comments and the opinions are all over the place. Here, I want to share with you my comment on this statement here. I wrote, except that 90% of the set registry is base cards. Also, rookie cards of Hall of Famers are base cards. So I absolutely disagree with this sentiment. Stop trying to speculate in sending in cards of players who have accomplished nothing in their careers. I just think that comments like this up here is we're basing that probably off of our own opinion, and we're not looking at the big picture. Well, I gave him a little taste of my big picture when it comes to this situation, and what it is. We're trying to send everything into grade, and when we say that base cards don't send in base cards, well, you know that really bothers me. Let me just be straight up with it. And for these reasons here that I stated. And to me, it's just like, come on, man. You know, so I just wanted to start with these two stories because it kind of ties in to that video, that PSA video that I dropped. But let's move on with the weekly rookie card report. We have a lot of news when it comes to upcoming releases, and that's what we have here in this segment. Upcoming releases, we have Fanatics and Topps partners with overseas manufacturer to bring NBA cards to China. Very intriguing concept that we have here. Fanatics, through its Topps brand, and Chinese card manufacturer and distributor Caillou have announced a partnership to launch NBA Match Attack trading cards in China. This, from what I understand reading this article, is it's basically like a card game. It's a gaming card. And under the agreement, Caillou will manufacture and distribute the NBA Match Attack 2025 series, utilizing its extensive distribution network across retail and e-commerce channels in China. I do want to read this one statement here because to me, it says a lot here when it comes to overseas market, which has been a topic of concern for me this week. I'm probably going to make a separate video on overseas product in the coming near future. I got into some conversations with some um, content creators when it comes to certain overseas products that I believe, I believe they're great cards. Don't get me wrong, but I believe our motives are wrong, and we're misleading a lot of people for no apparent reason. There's. Let me just say this. Let me just read this sentence here. Topps will provide its design expertise to create cards featuring NBA players, teams, and moments tailored for Chinese collectors. Key statement there. This product that Fanatics is releasing overseas, that will be manufactured and distributed by Caillou, is a product tailored for Chinese collectors. And it seems like, and I'm not going to speak too much on it yet. As a matter of fact, there's a lot to be said there. Moving on. The next product is going to be, right, the hot topic of the week. Topps releases info on first NBA licensed card set since 2009. Here we have, and this is not new news. This has been the talk of the week, and that is Topps releasing its first fully licensed product since 2009. And what I'm seeing is a couple of things that are concerning to me. Number one, the checklist for this product. You guys open that document up. It is 68 pages long. This is the checklist for this product. 68 pages. There is parallel after parallel, insert after insert after insert produced in this product. It's just absolutely crazy how many cards are in this. And I don't know. They were not very clear. Is this Top Series 1, or is there going to be a Series 2? Is there going to be an update? We don't know. They're very vague on that. Don't know why they decided to be vague on that. Topps, the hobby is wondering, and why you won't answer certain questions is just beyond me. Do you want to, maybe you want that kind of intrigue to be left out there, that maybe you want to lead people along thinking that there's going to be a Series 2, or there's certain players that are missing from the checklist and you're just staying silent about it. I don't know why we can't just simply state the facts and just tell us what it is, and stop. No comment is what we're getting when it comes to these types of questions, and that's the part that just sends me through the roof. And but this stuff, you guys, a lot of comments on overprinted. Listen, yes, it's overprinted. Demand is high, so print runs are going to be high, and just this doggone mentality of everything's got to be rare, and it just gets tiring to hear the same nonsense over and over again. This product is designed for the masses. It's a flagship paper product. It is printed to the moon and back. So what? But I'm really excited about the product. Love me some Topps basketball. So I'll be picking up singles on the secondary market of the cards that I want. Is going to be my strategy. Next up is going to be, I want to share with you guys this. It's in the newly released product that we were just talking about. Here we have what is considered the first one we ever printed, marked by a 1-of-1 first card stamp. So here they took the first sheet of the print run and they commemorated it with this first card stamp on it with a 1-of-1. So they made that first sheet a 1-of-1. I just wanted to bring clarification on this, because they put first card and it's really taken out of context, because first card in the hobby sometimes means like a rookie card. It can be understood as it being a rookie card. This is not what this means. This basically means that they commemorated the first print run. Next up, we are looking at Topps releasing Three Kings program to celebrate player super collectors. So if you are a super collector that just so happened to purchase the gold vinyl, the MLB debut, and the gold vinyl out of the Topps Chrome, what they are going to do, and I guess you got to prove this somehow, but that you own those three cards, they're going to commemorate, they're going to create this card down here and they'll give you this as an additional card for you putting in the work to put those 3 cards together. This is something, it's a couple of things that bother me. Number one is here, as you can see, and this is kind of the talk of the town here. Collectors can now be rewarded for collecting a player's 3 best one-of-one rookie cards, and that's the headline. And everywhere you look, that's the same headline. My only contention is 2 things. The first one is that there's only one rookie card here when you look at these 3 cards. This one-of-one is a Bowman First. Bowman First are in no way, shape, or form rookie cards. Then you have an MLB debut patch, which is technically an insert card. And then we have the Topps Chrome, which is, I'm assuming now, is the true rookie card parallel for this player. So what I see here, I don't see 3 one-of-one rookie cards. I see 1 one-of-one rookie card, but that's just my opinion. But I'm going to stand on it because I can back that up with historical facts. I can line it up with legalities, technicalities that were established back in 2005, and that's just how I view things. But the other thing that really rubs the fur in the opposite direction with this product is, it's cool that they're rewarding collectors, and I love that concept. But to me, it's just we're just pandering to the people who can afford 3 one-of-ones of any one particular player. This isn't for everybody. This is for a very distinct, probably less than 1% of the hobby of people who can play around and purchase all 3 of those cards. So you got to have all 3 of those in order to get this exclusive commemorative card down here. And I mean, we're putting in all this work and all this gimmickry and for what? For a handful of people? I mean, I guess if that's where you want to lean, it seems like there's just more catering and coddling of the rich folks or the collectors who have that type of income, and not so much reciprocated back to the working man, to the blue collar guy, the guy who has a very modest budget, who has been a super collector of a certain player for the last 10 years or so, or what have you, or has this amazing rainbow of stuff. We don't acknowledge the little guy, but we acknowledge somebody who probably does not need any acknowledging. So it's just, I don't know, that just kind of is my take on it, my opinion on it. Moving on, we are going to move on to Rookie Card Market Pulse, proudly sponsored by your friends and mine over at Card Ladder. So I want to go ahead and start on October 1st, and I want us to look at this card here, amazing card that just recently sold for just over $40,000. This is an amazing card of Shohei Ohtani, 2018 Topps Chrome Rookie Auto. I will first of all challenge that whether this is a true rookie card or not. Again, this is more of an insert, more of an ancillary subset entered into the Topps Chrome product, not actually a card that is attached to the base set, but that's an entirely different topic for another day. I wanted to bring this one to the forefront only because there seems to be some ruckus out there about the 2013 Japanese rookie cards of Shohei, and there's this is the type of thing that I will be releasing a video on, specifically touching on this topic, because again, we're doing things, I feel, with wrong motives. It's an agenda that only cares about money, and now we have to argue whether the 2013s are the true rookie cards, not the 2018s. I can't tell you how many times I get questioned on that. We're posting stuff on social media that kind of gives an element of, oh, look at these 2013 Japanese cards. Listen, I'm just going to save it for the video, but I have so many hot takes when it comes to this topic. And to me, it's like, doesn't he have enough 2018 cards? We have to, we're looking for the angle. We're looking for the agenda that kind of will twist things and bring things to the forefront that are not actually so. And I I'm just going to move on. I'm going to leave this one right here. But this amazing card here, this gold refractor, these are serial number to 50, I believe. And look at the movement on this card over the years has been spectacular. Next one I wanted to bring to our attention is on 10-4. I wanted us to look at this Ruth, and the only reason I'm bringing attention to this one is this thing has been less than $1,000 for quite some time. And here um, it's spiked during the pandemic, and here it is surpassing new heights as this 1.5 recently sold for $8,700 on a 1.5. It's a great looking 1.5. Don't get me wrong. Um, yeah, maybe not so much on the surface here, but um, here's the thing I wanted to bring to the forefront with this stuff is I don't know if you guys are following my Wednesday videos where I am getting into discussions with other people about pre-war rookie cards, and they're fabulous episodes. They're some of my favorite videos that I've created in a very long time. But you got to, if this is a topic that interests you, I'd love to have you on the show. If you can bring anything to the table that will enlighten the conversation, please reach out. Let me know. I'd love to schedule something and have you on. But at the same time, there's been a couple of videos released on this topic already. Man, I do have. I'll be dropping a video this coming week with Orlando from A Collector's Dream that he has some insights. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to put my hand on understanding pre-war rookie cards. And all I hear over the years is that it's too difficult. It's Wild Wild West. Don't even bother. And I'm saying, no, I'm going to tackle on trying to understand pre-war rookie cards. And I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, it's an era that is just so enticing to learn all the different aspects of it. Um, I'm just learning a wealth of things. The conversations that I'm having are absolute content gold. Check those out if you get a chance. I'm actually going to create a playlist for this series that will be available to you. So just wanted to bring attention to that. Also, I wanted to bring up 10-6. I loved this card here. Just a crazy card, beautiful card. I mean, look at the condition of this thing. Gem in 10 of Pete Rose, 1979 Topps Pete Rose at a 10. Look at the price on it. This thing just recently sold for over $11,000. And what an amazing card. The pop report on this is fairly low. I mean, well, actually, there's been 4,053 of these have been graded. 16 total gems in PSA 10. Absolutely amazing. Pretty expensive card too. I wonder what the history is behind this card that would bring prices that high. I mean, even a PSA 9 is $460. So if you guys got any insight on why this card is it there's something special about this card? A PSA 8, $60. Maybe it's because it's an all-star card. I'm not sure. But that's a one heck of a price for a 1979 Topps Pete Rose. I really enjoy this era of cards in the 70s, 80s, perhaps my favorite. It's when I entered the hobby. It's cards that were imprinted into my mind at a very young age, and I think that has a lot to do with it. But I believe 70s and 80s cards have an amazing long-term potential for value. Because when you compare them to today's print runs, there's not that many of them. But then just the printing quality, the packaging quality of the day was not very good. And to get one of these cards in a 10, to me, is going to bring a premium in the future. But that's it. That concludes the rookie card market pulse. And I'm going to move on to a segment called Rookie Card Misconceptions. And I'm going to start here with the Lionel Messi rookie cards. Article here says Lionel Messi's rookie cards are on fire. What's behind the sudden surge? Great article written here by Ben Burrows and Will Stern. But yeah, they discuss the movement on this card and what has caused it to go up the way it has. It has the last 5 sales have brought this thing over $1 million, and it's just it's causing a lot of people to scratch their heads as to what's causing this. And I think my personal opinion on it, my take on it, is this second surge of price increases and demand in the hobby, and the hype that is happening in the hobby. I think collectors are a little bit more savvy. I think there's bigger people that are not bigger. I think there's more investor types, but they're not coming in and buying anything and everything. I think they are after iconic cards. And if you look at the prices that have been record shattering prices here in the last month or two, a lot of it is on the iconic cards, on the iconic base rookie cards of certain players like Messi. And it's a trend that I like seeing. I think it's warranted. I think this card here in PSA 10 there's only 20 gem mint copies available, and so not very many. And when you get demand, now it's a different ball game. But great article here. You can check that out and see what these two writers have to say on the topic. Moving on, I wanted to show you guys. I actually touched on this topic. It's about Cristiano Ronaldo's alleged rookie card, right? And it's going to be a video that I want to show you, and then we'll look at the comments. Very, very interesting here. Listen to this.
In 2003, Upper Deck accidentally created this insane Ronaldo rookie card, and it's so rare today, most collectors don't even know it exists. See, back in the early 2000s, Upper Deck was looking to break into the soccer card market, so they partnered with the world's most dominant club, Man United, on an exclusive box of cards because of the popularity of their star player, David Beckham. But then Upper Deck got bad news. In the summer of '03, before the boxes dropped, Beckham suddenly left for Madrid, so they couldn't include him. However, shortly after that same summer, an 18-year-old kid from Portugal joined the club for 12 million euros, and they spontaneously gave him 3 cards in the set, number 13, 14, and 15. And not only was there base Ronaldo cards, but Upper Deck made parallels, a black out of 99, and an ultra-rare gold number to 7 for his jersey number that would soon become so iconic. This is Ronaldo's lowest serial numbered rookie card. PSA has only graded 3 of them, and they never become available. But this one just hit auction with golden. Ronaldo's iconic Mega Cracks rookie, top 38 in a PSA 10, was just 72 grand last year, and it now last sold for almost $300,000. This was the earliest widely distributed Ronaldo card ever made, and we were lucky enough to get an insane Chase Gold card numbered to only 7. Could you imagine if we were talking about an American athlete like LeBron or Tom Brady? These cards would easily be millions.
All right, so a lot to chew on here. Now, I brought this exact auction up 2 weeks ago when I did the weekly rookie card report, and I reported that this card is not a rookie card. And I reported that Ronaldo's true rookie card is the 2002-2003 Mega Cracks. And then I see this advertisement again. They were still pushing this card, and on the heading here they put, "Is this Ronaldo's rarest rookie card?" And it just this is now we're calling this is a second year card, but I'm not real confident with soccer, right? I'm that's another area that I'm learning, and I decided to reach out to a friend of the channel. His name is Jose. He lives over in Portugal. He's a big time soccer collector, and he knows the market very, very well for soccer. As I was able to have a conversation with him not all that long ago, and we chopped it up for over an hour about soccer cards and the soccer card market overseas. And I reached out to him and sent him an email and says, "Hey, here's what I got." And I sent him the link to this advertisement here. And he basically came back and affirmed to me that this indeed is not Cristiano Ronaldo's rookie card, and this is a second year card. And he kind of referred me back to the 2002-2003 Mega Cracks. He also has a Panini sticker that we can throw in there, 2002-2003. But he was telling me that they ended up doing PSA at first started labeling the Mega Cracks as 2003 Mega Cracks instead of 2002-03 Mega Cracks. And they released some slabs like that, and it confused people. And now they went ahead and changed it. All the ones that they grade now say 2002-03 Mega Cracks. And so that's where the confusion he thinks is coming in. And so people seem to think that his 2003 is a rookie card. But no, this product that is being advertised here is an 03-04 Manchester United set. And just the fact that there's 3 base cards in the set, Jose also took exception to that as well, stating no, that's not that no way, shape, or form are any of these cards rookie cards. So just wanted to give an update on this golden auction that is being forced down our throats and regurgitated that it's a rookie card. And I know if you don't want to take my word for it or Jose's word for it, let's look at some of the comments here, and so you can see for yourself that I'm not making this stuff up. This is a very interesting comment here by Motor City Wax. The rookie police have entered the chat, even though rookie is an American concept and forced onto soccer by American fans. Whoo. Speaking to Jose, rookie cards are a thing overseas for soccer. But let's keep going here. Here, Hanks, here, this gentleman here writes, it's not a rookie card, and that card has like 3 more in the set. This is not a rookie. The sporting one is the rookie. Awesome card, not his rookie, however. That isn't the rookie. Still not a rookie. And you can, this isn't a rookie card, sadly. And it goes on and on and on and on. But yet, the auction houses are some of the worst offenders of calling things a rookie card when they are not. And please, folks, be mindful of that. Let's spend a little time. Let's learn what we need to learn. We don't have to become PhDs on rookie cards, but just all I'm asking is do a little bit of research, especially if you're going through an auction house, especially if you're going to drop big money on something that is being called a rookie card. And the auction houses are probably one of the worst offenders. And I would follow that up with dealers. Dealers, for the sake of having a good show and a good turnout, will tell you anything you want to hear. And to these guys, everything under the sun is a rookie card, and it's just not so. It's just not so. Next up, we're going to be looking at this more rookie card misconceptions, folks. Here it is again. Babe Ruth's true rookie card goes to auction with $7 million estimate. This card was recently sold, not all that long ago, and back in December of 2023. And they were calling it a rookie card back then, and they're calling it a true rookie card. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna leave at the end of this video. I released a video on this 2 years ago, and I give you all the juicy nuggets on why this card is not a true rookie card, and I break it down for you. I'll leave that video attached at the end of this one. Be sure to check that one out. This is one of the biggest misconceptions in the hobby today. Again, it's auction houses. They want to sell this thing as a rookie card, and this is a schedule, a team schedule that was available to the people in Baltimore over 100 years ago. It depicts Babe Ruth in his minor league team with a minor league uniform, and it's just so ridiculous the way they bring this in as a rookie card. Also, here's my man over on X, Steven Benzel. He posted on Sports Card Investor. Check out Sports Card Investor's post here on X. A 1914 Baltimore News Babe Ruth rookie graded SGC3 is up for auction again, less than 2 years after it sold for 7.2. Only 10 copies of this card exist. This one sat quietly in Baltimore family's collection for decades before the hobby even knew it was out there. Now look what he puts here on the image. The true Babe Ruth rookie up for auction. My man Steven Benzel has my back though. It says minor league card, so not a rookie, true or otherwise. And he breaks it down for us here on X with his reply. That's crazy stuff. I would just at this point, I would love to know why the person who bought it 2 years ago, December of 2023, why are they selling it now? Is it because the market's up again? Is it because I don't know? I would love to know the reason why they're selling it. I don't think it's going to get the 7.2 million. I don't think it's going to break that record. I think it's going to sell for less. And the person who bought it for the 7.2 million is going to be pretty upset when that hammer closes. And we'll see. I could be wrong. I'm just speculating. I just think that collectors, investors are much more intelligent today than they were 2 years ago, and I think for that reason, it's not going to beat the old price. So we'll wait and see. Well, listen, there's going to be a YouTube video that I'm going to leave you. One of them is going to be the video to your left is going to be my conversation that I had with Ryan McClanahan from History Through Cards. We discuss pre-war rookie cards. It's a fabulous, I promise you, it's a fabulous episode that you're going to really enjoy. Now, the thing about that video is that the audio was a little off. I don't know if it was StreamYard. I don't know if it was one of our microphones. I don't know what was going off. But if you can just tweak the volume a little bit, and it'll get you through it. But the content is content gold, in my opinion. Also, the video to your right hand side is going to be the video that I created back a couple years ago about the so-called Babe Ruth rookie card out of the 1914 Baltimore. Friends, these auction houses, they want you to believe, these dealers, they want you to believe that it doesn't matter. But you know that not all rookie cards are created equal. Until next time, buenos nachos, muchachos.